Okay. Hi guys. Hello everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Let's join in, love and like as they join us. Please like the video. Thank you. Like the video, guys. Join in. Thank you. Let's go. I have our journalist all the way from Nigeria. The case don't they go. The case is pushing. We are getting there. There is good news every day. Imole and Imole saying go get justice anyhow they want it. And he's going to get it. Nothing they hold the justice at all. Justice for Mohbad. Justice for Mohbad. That was Obia fighting for justice for Mohbad. Everywhere they shake for Nigeria. My people, in fact, Nigeria go say, they never see this kind one before. Who be this boy? Now God, when he created Imole, now he creates another person. What is happening? I am telling you. They make the biggest mistake of their life. They want them. They want them. Black Widow, you can testify to what I'm saying. Our journalists will be joining us soon, but let's just, talk a little before they come. They want them.
Who has vowed to trouble you in the name of Jesus Christ by the
They are on the run, oh. Hey, justice for Mohbad, oh. They are on the run. Including the king, all of them, they rock pata. Say, what is it? Everybody's running now. They are all on the run. My people, we will keep on to the hashtag justice for Mohbad, hashtag justice for Imole, hashtag justice, and justice. Now, small confession. Make I expose them for this one. I don't know they expose much.
my country people. Justice for Mohbad.
Yes, so we are everywhere. God.
Hello. Program now. Your live program from in YouTube for Mohbad. Justice for Mohbad. But you go to name when something very important to you.
Justice for Mohbad. I go expose them this evening. Make I expose them small. Something happened. You see those people when they did for Mohbad house. Black Widow said they have 15 people living in that house that Mohbad is feeding. Hello? Ma, good evening, ma. Brekete. I'm on live video. Okay. 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 No problem. We can, because after this Mohbad case, we are going to take up another case again by the grace of God. I get pick another case up, yeah, for justice. Okay. 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 No problem. I'm on a live video now. We'll talk about it later. I'm on a live video now. You can join us on live. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. 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 Thank you. Well, later, yeah. I'm on a live now. Well, later, yeah. I'm on a live now. Hey, my people, this justice for Mohbad is going is going places. It's going places. It's going a lot of places, guys. Now me they tell una. You see, I should be a day life now when I received this call. This justice for Mohbad that we are all fighting for. Do you know, say people for Nigeria don't they talk out? A lady called and said, this thing will happen to Mohbad, it happened to his son in Nigeria. They even know the family when he carried the. In fact, let me quickly just tell you the small story. Okay. Now, let me quickly tell you this one because they just called me on the live. That's why I tell us after justice for Mohbad, there's a lot of things we go review. That's why they tell us say justice for one is justice for all. People we they fear before, they don't they speak out. They can't see the way people they fight for justice for Mohbad. They can't begin to speak out. Do you know, according to the information where somebody call me, they tell me now, his neighbor, a big man, people they fear him for the area. There's no turning on another universe. So, in neighbor, she go market, the husband go business. Everybody tell her, say, he pikin, when he's small, enter that house. They begin about 10 or 12 years. Everybody see her enter. They wait. When pikin come out, pikin not come out. So the friends come play, come out, they can't forget. So when the woman can't come back from market, he can't begin to look for a pikin. He not see pikin. He can't begin to look for her. He not see. Papa come back, he go police, they don't see her. Now people come to say no, say since morning, he entered that big man house. My people, fear not let them go gate, go ask the big man, say, our son tell you. And all the children, everybody for that area, say they see her enter. So that boy entered that house, he did not come out alive. They don't know what happened to them, say that compound. They go report to police. Police come, they do and the matter go. Call it to the 12 years old son. Is nowhere to be found. I cried. The woman, they cry. Where should they talk her? They know. Say that the man take her. But they don't get money to fight the case. And everybody knows. Say that they enter. And not be the first time when they see somebody manage enter, they know they come out. Where they feed out to their dogs, so where they take and do ritual. They don't know what they take the children. They do, my people. They say the fence just high with gates, everything. They don't know what they use and do. They don't know what they use and do. Just like that. So the woman, they beg, say, if they don't get justice, make people help and fight this case. Let them arrest the man. At least, take people with they dig, enter. Because all of them for that area know, say, something they happen. When I remember the case of 𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗏, where that girl go grant interview, where they put interview online, the girl that graduated, they look for job. He called that place. They say, make it come. He enter the house, he not come out again. They finish, they do what they want to do, they buy him. That's how that house be. But because na big man for the area, nobody they enter the house. Nobody they enter the house. So things they happen, nobody they talk. When our body pass, they say, nobody know. When I Risha, nobody know. Where they do the buy the bury there for them, nobody know. But you cannot talk because na big man. How long we don't call big men going to use the poor children the way they want? Do you think it's nice to take life to save life? Do you think it's good because of your selfish reason you want to make money? You take somebody else's child to make your money? Do you think it's fair? As God creates you, you born your children. Now so God creates me, I born my children. Now so God create that person, the person born his children. And you think your own children have the right to live, and this person's children does not have the right to live. Because we are Nigerians. So people have right to live. Why some people does not have life to live? Just because we are from Nigerians. Just because you have money and this Mr. A does not have money, Mr. B have money. So Mr. A child cannot talk. How long are we continue like this? How long will this continue for Nigeria? Imagine mother, you know, say, this house, nice something happened to my 12-year-old child. And there's nothing she can do about it because she doesn't have money. And nobody to fight for her. And she despises that compound every day, knowing fully well that the thing that happened to my child is there. Children don't they lie. They say, Mama, now they enter. Since when they enter there, we don't sit down for outside hours. You know, green come out. We did not forget, they not open gates. You know, say they get dog, we cannot enter. He go police say, are you sure? Now some now they lie, they put a big man head though. Enter now, investigate. And I say, no, they cannot just get there like that. They need authority. They need, police cannot go there. Somebody is complaining that his 12-year-old child is missing. Somebody is complaining that 12-year-old child is gone. And you say you be police and you cannot protect your citizen. Just because some people has money and some people does not have money. And you think with nobody, those people that doesn't have money does not have right to live in Nigeria. That is not fair. That is not fair. Our people are suffering every day. The same thing they did to Mohbad. The king boys tell us, say, now king tell us to beat you. Give me what belongs to me. What belongs to me is in your house. Imole said, no. Everything that is my house, I bought this house. Everything this in my house is mine. I did not collect anything from anybody. The boy don't understand. Say now because of a pikin, they tell us, say, what belongs to me is in this house. Release it. Release my property for me. These boys go to beat and they go tell us that the king said we could beat you. Then this what Imole go do if not you? Is it not to run to the police station? That is exactly what this boy did. He ran to the police station and write petition. And they can't tie the petition where Mohbad writes. Did you guys hear that? Police said it. Now me call report on her. Say these people they beat me, they bully me. See what they do to me. Then 𝗵𝗏𝗧𝗏 went to report back. Scatter the petition, lie. Instead of them to invite 𝗵𝗏𝗧𝗏 and Elegushi to question them, they're now inviting Imole to come back to the station. Imole said, what are you guys talking? I just report these people to you. Look at my body. With proof and evidence, so. Mohbad did not just write petition. I have the petition notes here with me. Mohbad did not just write petition against Elegushi and Sam Larry. No, that's not what happened. He wrote petition and a proof. He gave the police proof and evidence. Look at what these people are doing to me. They want to buy me, save me. This boy said it. Not be say they hide them. If you see people calling Elegushi, it's not like people just want to call him out. No. It's because Mohbad write petition against him around June to July. September, the guy fight. Barely 3 months after this guy run to you guys. That these people want to buy me. They have 6 months. Mohbad locked himself inside for 6 months. He refused to come out because of these people. When he was alive, people refused to give him justice. Now, Mohbad has died. You are still rejected to give him justice on a lie. On a chest not go touch ground. After 5 months of waiting for autopsy, una not give us. They not carry the case to Brekete. Brekete now call you people. Una call they tell us to make we wait for another 10 weeks again. Una they whine us. That means una not touch anything before. So if you not touch anything before, which message una say Iyabo Ojo to us? Because I remember very well, people just say, hold on for the police. They are doing it. It takes 8 weeks. I watched Iyabo Ojo video and I played Iyabo Ojo video for her. He said, wait 8 weeks. He said, police says 6 to 8 weeks. That's what Iyabo Ojo said. I watched a video. Please go back to our platform. Scroll down September, October, November. She said it. Wait 6 to 8 weeks. I know they forget. That 6 to 8 weeks keep on ringing bell on my head. So I was patiently waiting 6 to 8 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks. Now it's 4 months, going 5 months, now going to 6 months. Up to nothing come out. Who they lie to who? Who they deceive who? Because now ordinary man became. Now capital child, it doesn't matter. It can buy. Do you know somebody called me say, make una arrest? You know me people that buy every day in Nigeria. Why Imole own different? People they buy every day now. And the boy don't go, he don't go. I said yes. People they buy every day. Some people get accidents. They buy. Some people were sick. They buy. Imole was not sick. He went to show on Sunday. Well, in fact, you guys, I played a video yesterday for here where this boy talk say he saw him on Monday 9 p.m. at night. Scam, spending, Primeboy, I don't know all of una. Una see the word that they implicate on yourself. Can you guys see that your lie is not matching? Una lie, you know the balance. So thank God that Spendi said Mohbad was alive up to 9 p.m. Monday. So if Mohbad was alive 9 p.m. on Monday, what happened within that Monday night stroke, Tuesday morning? Wunmi, what can you tell us? So what happened? Because Spendi don't say you out now. Spendi said you are arguing, you people were having an argument. That he left Mohbad as 9 p.m. on Monday. Well, and all the nothing they do, I was fine. So if Mohbad was fine on Monday 9 p.m., people go to bed 9 p.m. So what happened that night, stroke Tuesday morning, you cannot explain. Even to the father of the boy, you know if you tell her what happened to Pikin, you can't talk anymore. Automatically, you don't know how to talk again. You don't know what happened again. My people, justice for Mohbad. Let me ring the journalist. I tell her, if I enter line, I'll call you. People have been calling to, share their opinion, to talk things. I say, I never enter life. Sometimes when they put they enter life because some countries with the year go bless me, you do more. One of our brother called me. He was very upset from US today. He was very upset. And he said, he recorded me. I laughed. I saw that he's upset. He said the way things are going on like him, that we are not going to wait for 10 weeks. I said, oh God, we are not waiting. Can you please call the lawyers? Can you please call our lawyers, the Psalms? If he can put in for private autopsy. I told him, I said, what the Psalm was doing, they are fighting for justice. But if you want me to request for private autopsy, I can request for them to go to the court and get the letter and approve. But you need Papa Mohbad approval because it's his son. And the man said, okay, leave it for me. I will handle that place. I'll call him now. So is we, the public, the thing don't come back to us. When I don't see I say we are right, when I don't see I say we are right to take for to hire a Sam. At the end of the day, is that man, that international man, that barrister, Sam Bankole, office and chamber, they are fearless. They said anybody that is involved, because they are all watching me, including the Black Widow people, including Black Widow sister, they watch me. The woman don't tire for me. He said, what it concern at that universe? At that rest now. And I told Black Widow sister, say, Black Widow sister will not rest until I get justice. He said, what it concern you for Mohbad? I said, because Mohbad now are picking. And it's from Nigeria. And apart from come from Nigeria, if another person happen to win up in Nigeria and it happen, I will show interest. Because the way a man wanna take break his neck, choke him for coffee. We never see that captain before. So we are not going to arrest until we get justice. They begin to go from Netido to Netido. They carry my name up and down. It not work. And the reason why it not work, where those people go, anyway they carry, they go, say, this woman is pure now. She always fighting for justice now. You get to know that way do you say no. Say, eh? But now justice is the fight. Now that boy where they call him, not more than they fight for. He say, yes, say no, cannot do anything to her now. Can't you see her hands actually? They go another place. The place where they go, they will come call me. Say, do you know they were here? I say, really? Say they came with your pictures and your name. They want to stop justice. Before you reach there, Imole don't reach there. Mohbad is everywhere. Mohbad is everywhere. People, they come in for different places. They don't they sleep for nights. I feel his presence. I dream I saw him. I dream. People, they dream they see Imole. Una say that boy an honorary person. Can't you think? I'm over 40. I'm 40 and over. Since they born me, I never see person where they carry come up for grant. Where they assume his body, I never see him for Nigeria. Before I traveled. Before me travel come up for Nigeria, I never see him. Where they don't bury person, they can't go bring her out. Say they won't find what to buy the person. I never see him. And the first time it is. And you think that person is an ordinary person? It's not ordinary. So for those of you who they say you don't want justice, stop wasting your time. Wasting your time and your money. And it's not even you guys' money. It's Mohbad's money. I don't want to pay me for a certain matter. This money they are sharing to people, it's not their money. Oh. It's Mohbad's money. Now Mohbad's money that they share. Oh. It's not even theirs. Eh? Now Mohbad get money where they share. You know, say if you spend money where you not work for. Now so it they be. Money will not work good. Now so you're going to use less. But if now you suffer work the money, before you spend that, you're going to be careful because it's not easy to come. I just get message, just they come. Una dey fear Sam, not fear. If your hands are clean, don't fear. Hello. Okay. Are they live video now? You want us to call you back or you are ready? Or I can give you 5 minutes if you are not ready.
Okay.
So I'll call you back in 5 minutes. Hello? Well, that will get a network problem. Oh, that will go face today for Nigeria network. Their network is very bad. Where is it? Yeah. Who's yapping?
She just said one word.
Oh my God, we are not feeling laugh. Oh,
You're the person.
keep quiet there.
Could you answer over 11 messages?
Let's go there again. I hope your line go do okay now. Okay. Our journalist all the way from Nigeria, guys. Hello.
Oh.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening. We are live in 𝗓𝗏 universe and so many other platforms, Kasala News TV, Angela Juice Me. We are live here.
Okay.
Hello, everybody. You are welcome to our program. Yes, so welcome to our program. Welcome to our show, Justice for Imole and Justice We Must Get. So, as a private journalist or private investigation, how will I call you again, please? If you can correct me.
Both of them are correct.
Both of them are correct. Private investigation as a private journalist. Okay. Because you guys know more and you see more. It's like you guys is behind the scene, you know?
That's right.
Yeah, correct. You guys is behind the scene. You bring the information out there for us to know. Go to her and broadcast it. I know. So what can you just like update us? What is happening in Mohbad's case? How do you see it in the next 2 months? How do you feel and how do you think this case is going?
Okay. In other words, you're asking for a kind of forecast.
Okay.
From our end on how we look at how everything is going to be unfolded.
Okay. Okay. So
I'm forecasting that there will be a lot of skeletons in the cupboard that will be revealed.
Okay.
Because right now there seems to be fire on the mountain. The Mohbad's partner who is left behind, the lady, she has been quiet all this while, and public opinion has been against her. That a person who lost her husband has not aired her views to the public, apart from the fact that she made rapid posts few hours after the husband died. And so right now it looks like she's trying to come out of the shell to start speaking.
Can I ask you?
It appears like, go ahead.
Sorry. So can I ask you a question? The post she made few hours after her husband died, what do you have to tell us about that post? What do you think about the post? What does that post stand for as a private investigation?
If we are going to be straightforward in this issue, or if we get psychologists involved in this thing, the post, or rather, let me speak of my own opinion now. In my own opinion, the post appears like a premeditated post. It's like a post that was written down, waiting for something to happen.
Okay.
To write. Because I don't see any reason why somebody's husband would die now in 12 hours. The supposed wife will come online to start writing the nigger, calling your husband a nigger. They are finally taking you away from me. You truly deserve that rest. And all those kind of the post she made 12 hours after the husband died, they didn't seem to carry any atom of emotion of a woman who just lost her husband. A woman who is sincere, who lost her husband in the next weeks will not still have herself. because of the thoughts that you can no longer see your partner. But here is somebody whose husband, whose breadwinner has just passed on, and she's plastering the whole social media with the so-called love life, how they have been together for 10 years. It's, as a matter of fact, the post reveals a lot of things. That post came forward as a person that is fighting for a position in the family to secure the legacy, the wealth. Because nobody asked her, 12 hours your husband died and you are telling us, I have been suffering with him for 10 years. You claim you are 24 years. So are you saying that at the age of 14, you're already having a boyfriend or you're living with him at 14 years? And then the next thing you say, I married this nigger on so and so day. Your husband just died 12 hours ago. You are telling the whole world now that you married him so and so day, posting the pictures of the marriage ceremony. It shows that she's announcing to the whole world, this is my position. I am not a girlfriend. I have cemented my position in this marriage. So now that he has finally gone, I must take my share. That is just what, if you analyze it properly, that is just what the post meant. And any proper psychologist who is ready to say the truth will know that that is what that post meant. There is no single, in fact, there's a long story. It's a long story, honestly.
Please, we want to hear the long story. That's why we are here. We are chorus. We want to hear the long story. So it's anyway, it's a long story. Go ahead.
Like I said, if you want to hear further, the truth remains that no normal way. I mean, a woman whose husband has died, within the next few hours and days and weeks, it will be like a dream. But this one was not dreaming. It's automatically telling us they have been trying to fight you. They are finally taking you away from me. It means that even the woman was expecting the man to buy.
Yeah, and he said, come and take your trophy. He was telling somebody to come and take his trophy.
Just imagine.
Yeah,
they are finally taking him away from me. You have been, you are a strong man. You fought. You have been this. That. In fact, it was not a well planned out so-called tribute. A person whose husband or wife dies, like I repeat, everybody who is sincere will know that you will be broken.
Yes.
You will not even remember to pick your phone. Which heart
phone?
You used to type?
Exactly.
When you were able to type and post pictures of when you were small and stories like that. So the truth remains that write-up was to divert everybody's attention. You said they've already taken him away from you. Who are the people that took him away from you? You refuse to call their names. That means you know them. They've taken him away from you, and everybody was clamoring for justice. You've never come out one day to tell us the people that took him away.
No.
A woman who really wants justice never came out to tell everybody look at the people that took him away. Okay, your late husband's father has been moving everywhere looking for the justice. Instead of you to partner with him to go for the justice, what we're not saying is you are calling him on phone and laying curses, reporting him. Your lawyers are suing your late husband's father. That in fact, the matter is that at the end of the day, we will discover that the wife is a prime suspect in this matter. Moving on, when this young man was shaking his neck in the vehicle, when they made a video clip claiming that the man is dead, we were told by even the young man in the vehicle that the wife was in that car. A wife in the same car with a dying husband, there was no breaths of cry, no screaming, nothing. Your heart is so hardened and eyes are so dry that your husband is dying in the vehicle, the father of your so-called child, and then we didn't even hear your voice. Let us even assume that those boys who were making noise in the vehicle were pretending, which of course we saw. We didn't even see any pretentious cry from the wife. The truth remains that if we are going to be straightforward today, thank God, you see police everywhere in the world, they are trained psychologists.
Yeah.
If any normal policeman who reviews what happened that period of time would know that girl is the #1 suspect. But as it is, it's very clear that the media has been bought over. A lot of bloggers are on the side of the young woman. So anybody that speaks up again, if you go online, you go on Instagram, go on so many blogs, if you venture mention Wunmi, you will see 5, maybe 50 people come after you and start insulting you. That is what is going on.
Jesus.
They confirmed it. That the moment he picked up the case of 𝗪𝗪 for Mohbad, he got 16 records of different groups of people. He did not say 16 people, he said 16 groups of people who started reporting that they want to, who started claiming or announcing and planning among themselves they want to report 𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗢 YouTube channel in mass. That tells you from what I see every day on the comment sections on social media, any moment anybody says Wunmi, you will see like 50 comments, you will die. How dare you say Wunmi by name? Who told you this? So from the look of things, we don't need anybody to tell us that something is wrong and the girl has a lot of backing and they are spending a lot of money to die this matter. The so-called actresses that came out to say they are fighting for Mohbad, the two so-called major actresses that came out, when everybody were asking them questions, why are you guys focusing on Naira Marley and Sam Larry alone? Why are you people not even addressing the fact that this young man died at home in the presence of his wife, or in the same house where the wife was in at the time of his death? Till date, the so-called 𝗔𝗴𝗲𝗹𝗶 blog never mentioned, it would never even address that matter. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
So there's a lot. So what I'm looking at in the next 2 months, like you asked me, is I am believing that more skeletons will be unraveled, because they were thinking that Mohbad was just a young person they could just have bite and let it go like that.
Yeah.
Amazingly, this is the 5th month and everybody is still pained.
Yeah.
People in the diaspora, people in America, people in Japan, people all over the world, Africans, Nigerians, Americans, people are pained as we speak. Mohbad became I've not even checked the latest record, but as of 2 months ago, Mohbad became the 48th best-selling artist in the world. Millions of people are streaming his record, so he has garnered a lot of attention all over the world. So if they feel that it's somebody they can just buy and just let it go, it will not work. This is the 5th month, and people are still interested in the justice.
In the case, yeah.
So I'm looking at a case whereby more secrets will be unraveled, more shame will go to those behind this, and I'm looking at a scenario whereby the public will now come out in mass to want to hold the wife accountable, because I'm impressed with what I see online. Everybody's commenting, no DNA, no burial.
No
DNA,
no burial.
No burial.
No autopsy, no burial.
I love that doggedness.
Thank you.
So if anybody is trying to set up maybe Mohbad's mom, twist her brain to come out and tell people that they should tell the father that they should bury, how do you bury him? We don't know what killed him. How? So I love the father's stance. And by the grace of God, we should keep supporting the father by prayer, by any means, so that we all should see the end of this matter. Because if we don't get to the root of it, another one will happen again, and people will say nothing will happen.
Yeah.
So if we don't use this as a case study to check, a lot of things are happening. A lot of husbands have been killing their wives at home. A lot of wives have been killing their husbands at home in the name of this and that happened. I remember the case of a man in Delta State some years ago, 𝗵𝗃𝗀𝗃 town to be precisely, in Delta State. Some years ago, him and his wife were having a misunderstanding. So in anger, he hit the wife, and that was the end. The wife died. So because he was shocked, he never imagined that kind of thing will happen. He now carried the wife to go and dump in a gutter. That was where the vigilantes saw him. He started confessing, say actually he was confused, that it wasn't his intention. So the family people came in, although the matter was solved peacefully, because he owned up that it wasn't intentional. So the family forgave him, and that is about. What I'm trying to say is that many evils like this happen in families.
Yeah.
So if we don't get to the root of this Mohbad's issue, in fact, I don't think anything will be taken seriously, because so many minors have been happening like this in Nigeria. There was a case of a young man called Sylvester Moroni in a particular school in Lagos, just like that.
Yeah.
We've not had any serious. And I think 2 weeks ago, the father took him for burial. They waited and nothing really came out of it.
Yeah.
Another young woman that died, I think _𝗵𝘃𝗀𝗃 or so, who died in a BRT bus.
Just imagine in Lagos.
Just imagine. Yeah. Till today, I heard the family was complaining that up to now nobody is paying attention to them. The government has abandoned them. And so many things happen in Nigeria that things just happen upside down. Some years ago, they arrested a man who they said he was a kingpin kidnapper, Evans by name. So after a little while, they say he was sentenced to life imprisonment. After a time, they say he was sentenced to 21 years imprisonment. So you see, the things that happen in Nigeria sometimes can be very funny. A man was sentenced to life imprisonment. The next thing was sentenced to 21 years imprisonment. So we are looking up to the fact that God, I still strongly believe in God in this situation, that God will expose every person behind Mohbad's death, so that we can stop more from happening. And then for those who are living the real crux of the matter, to talk about the people that bullied him. This is not a case of bullying now. The people that bullied him are dead. They were arrested, accepted, they were detained, they were questioned, but we're talking about those in whose hand he died. That is the major matter. Those who bullied him are not denying it. Sam Larry and Naira Marley, they came to answer for their bulliness. But if you go online, people are saying, why are they after Wunmi? Why are they after Wunmi? What about the people that bullied? Of course, those ones, they still have a case to answer. But the people that removed that young man from this earth, justice should descend upon them. So this is my projections in the next few weeks from now.
Okay. There's something I want to ask you quickly. About the petition that Mohbad wrote to police. What do you think? What happened? Why did you not take it up? What happened to that petition?
Okay, the issue of the petition you wrote to the police is very straightforward. In Nigeria, it's very obvious that if you don't have money, your petitions are not taken seriously. That is one. Two, even if you have money and the person you are petitioning has higher connections than you, your petition is likely to be swept under the carpet. And from the records we got, the police came out to defend themselves last year and said that they called Mohbad to come and defend his petition. Mohbad never showed up. You know, so from what I see there, I think that higher powers reached out to the police on that regard because he was all alone. I mean, a person called the police attention to the fact that his musical equipment were damaged. And then all the police could do was that whether they invited him, the Mohbad is not even here to prove whether the police actually called him. That is what they made us know, that they called him to come over, that the people in petitions, Sam Larry in particular, came to the station and this is that. So I think that that petition just died down because higher powers must have contacted the police. And in Nigeria, if you don't have the money and the connection, your petition is likely to go nowhere. So I think that is what happened over his petition he wrote.
Okay. Then, not the last question anyway. Another question I have for you. Do you think that police actually did their job in concerning justice for Mohbad? Or did they do their job investigation? What do you think about police involvement?
Let me laugh a little bit before I answer that question. I don't think the police did their job well in the justice for Mohbad issue. Because when the police got involved, everybody were happy. At the end of the day, nothing came out, nothing positive came out of it. The only thing we heard was that, I mean, the so-called, the autopsy that said they're going to provide in a short while, up till now, there is no autopsy result. Are you getting it? So it's very obvious that some higher powers must have called the police or the officers in charge. Because we have been told that the Wunmi's mother is a senior police officer, and some other investigative journalists have proven that she was, and he's also still having some influence on the case. Are you getting that? Because I don't think why the government, the police will come in and say they want to get to the root of it. Up till now, 5 months, we have not seen any autopsy. It show, and I've been telling a lot of people, the reason they have not released an autopsy is because it can be easily detected if it's a fraudulent one. And I strongly believe the police too have known the real truth as to what happened to that young man. And this is also the reason why they don't want to release anything, because the world has gone digital. It's very difficult to deceive the whole world these days.
Yeah.
If you should fabricate the results and put it online, fabricate a toxicology, fabricate autopsy, fabricate a DNA and say, this is what I've done, everybody will call the hospital where you did that thing. Yeah. Everybody will want to verify.
Yeah.
Which country did this? This, that.
Yeah.
They have various ways of detecting these lies.
Yeah.
So this is why the police, I think the thing, even why the investigations were going on, people were already tired. They said, we know Nigerian police, very soon they will keep quiet so that people will just lose interest. But unfortunately for them, people have not lost interest. I mean, all hopes are renewed since 𝗵𝗃 got into the matter again. And since more and more people are still protesting, although it's not a wide protest as it used to be, but there are still private protests. People are still gallantly waiting for Wunmi to do the DNA test.
Yeah.
People are not backing that. They may not be talking. People are still patiently waiting. It's like whenever you are tired of dodging, you come and do the DNA.
Yeah.
And I think, as it is now, the police have been bought over. The crowd have not been bought over.
No.
That is it.
Okay. There's another question I want to ask.
Okay.
Due to your own private investigation, do you think something happened to Mohbad at the show or in the house or on top of the bridge? Where do you think something happened? Did they fight? Because according to what you had at the inquest, Mohbad's wife said he has a fight with Primeboy, and Primeboy said, no, we did not have a fight. They have an argument with Wunmi, which is the wife. So they kind of up and down. Up. So what do you think concerning that aspect? Did they have fight?
I think yes, I think a lot of things happened.
Okay.
All the places you mentioned, things happen in those places. Like, for example, when Mohbad was in that show 2 days before his death, if you understand clearly, there was a voiceover in the crowd. Somebody telling him in Yoruba, Sam Larry is coming to buy you.
Yeah, somebody told me.
Yeah,
I remember. Of course, I remember that one. Yeah.
That's one of the voices. So that means that even in that show, if you look at the gesture of Mohbad, you could see that something was up already. Something was up
in the show.
He was acting like a man who was already exhausted. Even in his singing, he was singing as if, "Oh, this is my last hope." The behavior, the gesture showed that he was even sensing doom around him. On top of that, while he was already exhausted on the podium, a voiceover told him, "Sam Larry is coming to kill you."
Yeah.
That tells you that the person, whoever said that word, either was trying to demoralize him, break him down, or it was a good person trying to give him a
sign,
of what is going to come.
Okay.
Again, so that he can maybe find his way out of that place.
Yes.
So that is why he believed that something happens. That person must have been an insider telling him, oh boy, and he cannot, nobody was a celebrity. He couldn't have reached out to him privately. So it's like, let me throw this word for him if he will run away.
Yeah. And he actually tried to run away.
In the show, something happened. And if you look at his behavior, I'm a spiritual person. I'm a Christian. So I believe that there was some chance walking over him at that period. That is one of them. Secondly, if there was an argument between Primeboy and Mohbad, or there was a fight, whichever one, I'm not disputing that, there could have been a scuffle between the two of them. That's why I said everything you mentioned happened. But the words they spoke to Mohbad on the show, on the podium, and the argument between him and Primeboy is not the bone of contention right now.
Okay.
The bone of contention remains the fact that he left the show. Although some people are alleging that the show organizers were aware of what happened to him, this is that. Well, that's a topic for another time.
Yeah.
But anyhow, nothing happened to him on the show ground. Nothing happened to him, even if him and Primeboy had an argument in the car. But he got home and something happened to him. The next thing, his hand was swelling up. The next thing, the nurse was to be called from Cotonou and store and on and on. The next thing, the same person that finished the show did not come out alive. So it is very obvious that there's a chain of activities that led to his blindness. And that name that was echoed from the crowd must also have a hand, because there is allegations already that Sam Larry is the father of Liam. That Sam Larry is the person having a sexual affair with Wunmi. So if it is so, and somebody echoed Sam Larry's name from the crowd, it is a very clear indication that the chain of events that led to his blindness could be from that same Sam Larry straight down to him, to his home, to whoever is an accomplice at home that they are trying to shield altogether. So I know to buy somebody is not a day job. It's a very serious, calculated matter. Only for the person to buy in 12 hours, the so-called wife is writing emotionless tribute. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
So both from the show to the argument with Primeboy to the house, lots of things happened.
Okay. Another question I have. The friend of Mohbad came out yesterday to grant an interview. So they were asking me when was the last time you saw Mohbad alive? He said he saw Mohbad alive 9 p.m. on a Monday night.
You see that?
That's what he said.
It's not confirms what we're saying. If the friend has said he saw him on Monday night and he was to die on Tuesday, it all answers our questions and satisfies our curiosity. The young man was murdered at home. And how, from what the father said, Mr. Loba, how come the young man was embalmed and the father was not there? What were they trying to hide? Somebody died. The next thing, you embalmed him in the house, in his own house.
Yeah.
Without even calling his parents to come and see their child.
Yeah.
That means, and the man said he saw a lot of blood.
Yeah.
What were they trying to cover? And it's so pathetic that up to now, Nigeria being the way it is, that house was not sealed off as a crime scene, to properly investigate. Although it's still not too late, forensic activities can still detect whatever has happened in that place. If the powers that be are still not fighting it, it's just a sad situation, honestly.
It is. It is a sad one. Then there's something else. There's something else. Like 𝗷𝗶𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀, which is the junior brother to Mohbad, said the last time him saw Mohbad was 12 p.m. on Monday.
Okay.
Then police report is telling us, police report now said Mohbad, I don't know, did you listen to police reports? Did you watch their video they make? He said Mohbad was bleeding from the show to the house. And the wife said,
from the show.
Yeah, up to the house. Seriously.
Okay.
Then Mohbad wife
Okay.
said no, nothing like that. There was no blood. That it was fine.
Yeah, so what's the question?
The question is, do you strongly believe that something happened in that house or something happened on top of the bridge?
The truth remains that something happened in that house. Because now the friends are coming out to confirm that he went home strong.
So it was in the house.
It might not have been totally sound. I mean,
maybe.
The person that just finished a show, it must have been weak.
Yeah.
Wanting to go home to take a rest.
Yeah.
Coupled with the fact that him and maybe Primeboy and Wunmi had arguments.
Yeah.
So he possibly wanted to go home to have a rest. So if he wasn't fine enough on that day of the show, how come he was performing when he wasn't fine? So that is the truth remains that the evil that befell him happened at home. And if the evil that befell him didn't happen at home, how come all of a sudden the CCTV camera cannot work? Now Primeboy said that the camera were working. Yeah. According to what Mohbad told him.
Yeah, that's what Primeboy said.
Mohbad is no more. The CCTV camera is not working. Okay, the young man was not fine. Rather than calling his parents, you had to wait in the house for a nurse to come all the way from Cotonou. You and I know the distance from 𝗕𝗵𝗃𝗀𝗃 into Nigeria, passing all the traffic jam on the road. And they waited for 2 days. Or whichever border the nurse could have even taken. You and I know it's not an easy journey. So all that traffic just to come and treat somebody. When this is Nigeria, you can even in your next compound, you can even see an auxiliary nurse if there is truly an emergency. There are chemist shops everywhere. There was none of them you could have called. You are looking for a scapegoat to bring from another country to lay it on. So it was very obvious that the evil that descended on that young man happened at home. And the way and manner at which they are trying to explain themselves away, it gives them off that something sinister took place in the house. Yeah. How come the wife is saying that she was in the kitchen with Adura, and all of a sudden the nurse was all alone with your husband? A nurse that came from another country. You left your hailing husband in the parlor and was in the kitchen making noodles. So your husband that is not so sound, you could not stay behind a bit. And watch his nurse treat him. The more we dig into this matter, the more painful. You couldn't watch the nurse treat him. How that young man was surrounded by wolves. Yeah. To his last breath. It's so painful. Really painful.
So the last but not the least question is, do you think we'll get justice for Mohbad?
I think there will be partial justice in Nigeria and full justice outside Nigeria. This is why I mean. A lot of other journalists have reported Wunmi to different countries. Yeah. A particular journalist like 𝗫𝗄𝗯 𝗕𝗹𝗲 has actually reported Wunmi to the Canada, a particular Canadian body reporting Wunmi for homicide. Yeah. So many Nigerians in diaspora have put up so many petitions against Wunmi, and they are ready to send them to several embassies in different countries of the world for Wunmi to have a case to answer. And it's very obvious that Wunmi is looking for a way to leave Nigeria because it appears like 𝗷𝗶𝗀𝗀 is now the spokesman or the spokeswoman of Wunmi. Yeah. Imagine that the Free was interviewing 𝗷𝗶𝗀𝗀 some time ago, and 𝗷𝗶𝗀𝗀 was shamelessly saying that Wunmi says she will do the DNA on 3 conditions. That she will do the DNA in America, and then in Nigeria, and then that she will also do the DNA after they have secured her American visa so that she and her son will go to US for just many stupid, flimsy excuses. So it's very obvious that as far as Nigeria is concerned, the justice for Mohbad might not be complete because so many hands, so many filthy hands and public hands are on it. If Mohbad wasn't if the hands behind his spineless are easy hands, by now we'll have gotten the justice. By now, the DNA results should be out. By now, the autopsy should be out. But autopsy is not out. DNA is not out. The police things are just zigzag. It shows that if we get justice for Mohbad in Nigeria, so many big names will go down. So that's why I believe that the justice we might get for Mohbad will be a little partial. Partial in the sense that if we follow up hard on the DNA matter, and maybe we may still stubbornly say she will not do it, maybe from there, Nigerians will not have at least some percentage of assurance that obviously the child is not from Mohbad. But we're now going back to whether we're going to get justice. I think we can get justice on Mohbad if the DNA or the entire case is handled by outsiders in another country, in another clime. Are you getting it? So yes, the summary of the question is yes, we can get justice for Mohbad. We can get it fully in another country that observes the rule of law, and we can equally get it in Nigeria partially by the way things will be unfolded. But to tell me that we're going to get a full justice in Nigeria, I doubt it. That's what I stand on. Because an insider information was also revealed that even when the Naira Marley and Sam Larry were detained, sentenced, remanded in the prison that period of time.
Yeah.
One of the former Naira Marley signee, I've forgotten his name, posted openly, say, if you think these guys are in prison, you are joking. They are at home relaxing. This was the time when they are supposed to be in the remand.
Yeah.
So, well, he knows what he meant by that. So what he actually said is that these guys were openly remanded in prison, but I can assure you that they were conveyed to their houses, waiting for the time of appearance in court. Many things happen in Nigeria. So justice may not really fully show forth on Mohbad's case. I believe so. But I believe that justice can come forth if we should put us together and team up and follow up on the petitions in different avenues of the world. Then we will see the end of this matter. And I'm so delighted that there are a lot of Nigerians and diasporans who are ready to follow up this matter in different countries of the world. So this is where the justice will come from. But for Nigeria, no, I don't think we're going to get a full justice. Yes.
Okay. Guys. Yeah. It's a tough one. And we are in 𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃.
It's a sad situation.
It's a sad situation. Yeah, it's a sad situation. What can we do? And I'm sure that you are aware about 𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗃 movements concerning the justice for Mohbad.
Yeah, very much aware.
Yeah, what do you think about its own part of investigation as well? Or I don't know how to put it. What do you think about its own involvement? What do you think it can bring to us? Yeah, what do you think?
The ordinary president of 𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗃 family is doing a great job. He has always been doing a great job.
Okay.
And I know that he's fighting hard to ensure that justice comes out. Okay. But knowing Nigeria for the country it is, I still find it difficult to believe that justice will come forth through 𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗃. A man has done a great job, like I said. He has given this case an open reawakening again. Yeah. But from what I still believe that Nigeria is, the man will try his best. Like I still already answered, I believe we're only going to get 50% justice from Mohbad in Nigeria. 50%. No matter the influence of 𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗃. If the hands, because let me divulge it a little deeper. If Wunmi is actually the person that by the husband, Wunmi could not have done it alone. No. Because before the buying of the husband, there were hands pointing to Naira Marley and Sam Larry. So if truly Wunmi did it, then Wunmi did not do it alone. And if Wunmi will be caught and prosecuted, then Wunmi wouldn't want to sink alone. Wunmi might want to as well sing along and say, well, I did it because this person told me to do it, or all of us did it. Yeah. Are you getting it? Yeah. And if Wunmi have to call the other people's names, if I said, those 3 boys in that car, and they are brought to book, and they actually properly quizzed, and then they want to be prosecuted, they might also want to call names of people that sent them, if he actually died in the hands of those 3 young men at home or in that car. Yeah. Are you getting it? So the case is tough. So if anybody, let us say Wunmi will be caught, Wunmi must call the other people's name. If the other 3 boys will be caught, the other 3 boys will call the people that call them. So it's going to be a long chain of many, many things. I'm telling you. So that's why I still stand on my ground that the justice will be 50%. Yes. And I'm talking about DNA tests. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I'm even about to talk about the DNA. I'm talking about the DNA for the fact that for almost 6 months now, the whole country is dragging you to prove that you are the mother, the husband is the father of this child. You have not been able to show it. The delay in the DNA test alone has already convinced the masses that the fineness of this young man is not ordinary. I mean, any woman that is straightforward, any woman that is faithful, you tell them, let us go and do the DNA test of my children. She'll be very happy because it will be an opportunity for her to prove that she has been a faithful woman. But here is a woman, it seems the whole world is now begging her to show us that Mohbad is the father. That is how bad it is.
It seems that way, The
whole world now is almost, the whole world is almost begging her now. I beg you, come and tell us whether Mohbad. And this young lady, rather than coming with pride to tell everybody, look, yes, it's Mohbad's child. He's dragging her, you know, and it's terrible because the money of Mohbad has multiplied in billions. So now, no matter who is responsible, you know, I think that at this point in time, they are in a fix. They are thinking, if the DNA proves that this is not Mohbad's child, I've lost out in all these billions. So right now, too, I believe that the people that acquired that young man, they're also confused. Because if they are targeting his billions, they will be thinking, how do we lay claims to the money if this child is not his own? You get it? So they are in trouble too. So I think that is why I mentioned the word 50-50. And there is a proverb that says, if your cow is getting missing to run into the bush and you can't get the full cow, it's better you just split the tail, if that is what your hands can get to. I feel that at this stage, if they notice that if at the end of the day they are trying to evade prosecution for the fineness of Mohbad, they might invariably own up in the future that, okay, he's not the owner of the child. If that is, I'm saying, if the law does not reveal the people that acquired him, at least let them stand somewhere. They might finally allow it to go. If out of shame they don't want to do the DNA test, it might later be reviewed from the way the things are going. Because now there's a strong line, battle line that has been drawn. You don't want to do DNA test. You don't want to follow instructions. If you don't do DNA test, how do you share your husband's wealth? Or how will your husband's son legitimately lay claim to his father's wealth? So even the suspects too are not even having peace. So I think that we should keep pushing. Because the more we keep pushing for the justice, the more the suspects will be in a very tight corner. To either agree, to either bend or break. That is what is happening right now.
And I think she's breaking because lately, she's coming out more often. She's coming out more often to reply comments, to reply Primeboy.
Listen, emotional talks will not save anybody this time around.
No, I think it's too late.
Talking about writing the emotional words and say, is he really true you're not coming back after 5 months, you know, of silence, after 5 months of not agreeing that of not agreeing to do DNA test. DNA that anybody can just walk into any hospital that is accredited to do. He's taking the whole word. It's as if you are going to heaven to tell God Almighty to come down. In fact, if Christians are able to pray for 5 months, God will have even come down, if that is even the issue. But for 5 months now, it looks like we are begging to do DNA. And then you are coming out to ask a question like, is it true you're coming back or you're not coming back? So, like I said, the delay in the DNA is already giving way for the whole world to accept that this is the issue that really happened. So the more they delay, they are shooting themselves in the leg. So that is it. But like I still said, I know Nigeria very well. Rather than completely discovering the suspects, the main people that did it, the perpetrators of the crime. I finally, it's okay, he's not the owner of the child. They might choose to forfeit the money and just find their way, if that will save them from rotting in jail. That is just what I'm looking at now.
They will pay.
So sad.
They will pay. It is sad. Thank you very much for sharing with us. I know you don't want to go into more details, calling names and all that. We understand how the situation in Nigeria is like. We know. So I'll say thank you for welcoming us. Thank you for coming. I guess we'll see some other time.
Nice time talking with you today.
Thank you very much. We appreciate that. God bless you.
It's good to be on your platform again.
Thank you. And something else I didn't ask you. You know we have a son.
Oh yes, you said so.
So what do you think about The international sound we have.
It's a good one. Yeah, getting a son is not a bad idea. Getting a strong advocate is a good one because it also shows the level of justice that the father is seeking.
Yeah.
And if the son is with him, it goes a long way to tell the perpetrators that they can't just eat their cake and have it.
Yeah.
So anyhow it is, as
the network tried. The network was very good since it just now. Okay, guys. That was a long one. He did stay spend time with us. And as he was calling or as he was speaking, somebody was trying to like break the call. I don't know why. Yeah. I don't know why somebody was trying to like do that. Grandma, saw you. Yes, you'll be on our next show. You know, you always come to the second program. So we'll put you on the second program. He said, I want to be on the second program with you people. I have some, yeah, you'll be on the second program. Okay. Yeah, thank you very much, my brother. I know you have your network is bad, but thank you for sharing and spending more time with us. That's a private investigation all the way from Nigeria and abroad because it's in and out. Thank you very much. I know you have some things, but you don't want to call name. It's more that you're supposed to release to us, but you told me that you don't want to call names for now. When the time comes that you're going to call names, that's what he said. We call name at the proper time. So thank you. We appreciate that. So guys, let's take a break now, and then we'll come back later for more information. So thank you very much. Let's keep on pushing. Yeah, I'm seeing you guys call. Yeah, I'm seeing it. Let's do it later. Okay. So let's take a break, guys, and then we'll come back later for more. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let's keep on typing and let's keep on sharing. Justice for Mohbad, justice for Imole, and justice will get. God bless everybody. Thank you, guys.